When your friend ready to lead a function, it's best to take your some too. Because I learned the hard way. It's December 2016. I'm in college. I go home for winter break. I'm in my hometown. I just so happen to talk to one of the dudes that's, my hometown college, he's on the football team. My one of my besties at the time, or I would still say she is. Um, she was talking to a dude on that football team as well. So, we get home for winter break from each of our schools. We link up, and then we link up with the niggas. Just so happen we go over my nigga's house this night. We get there, we're there for 30, 45 minutes. He's playing the game, chilling, whatever. He really ain't talking that much. She's ready to go, and I'm like, no, I'll stay. Maybe I'm like, oh, maybe he's like, he's acting this way because, I don't know. My friend, I don't know. I just wanted to stay for some reason. Wanted to be a young, dumb hot. You know what I mean? Yeah. When I say I want to stay, she's like, no, get your ass in the car. Like, get your keys and let's go. Because I rode with her. So I'm like, no, I'm going to stay. She's like, no, but get your ass in the car. We go back and forth like at least 60 times. And she's finally like, okay, but I'm getting tired. So put your location on. I'm going to text you each hour to see what's up. What's tea? Let me know how it's going. Right when I wake up in the morning. Wake up at like 5, 6 a.m. Crack it on. So she was going to text me. She was going to text you early in the morning right when I get up. See what the on, see if you good. I'm like, okay, cool, we're good. All right, all right. So she leaves. When she leaves, he's still on the same type of time, chilling, playing that game. Now, let me keep in mind, this room was dirty as shit, like Joe's apartment. Like when I tell you, it looked like he was on a HGTV episode of Hoarders or something. I don't know. It was nasty than chip bags, pickles, onions, girl, whatever, socks looking like girl, dirty than them. But of course, I'm a young dumb. At the time, I'm like 19, 20. I'm like, oh, this is a college dorm room. He plays football, he's going through a lot. He's got so much going on. Girl, he ain't got all that going on, bitch. Nasty. You can clean up. Anyways, the night goes on. It starts, it's getting really late. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay down. I'm stuck here now. But after a while, I'm not gonna lie, after she left, after an hour or two after that, I was like, well, I wanna go. But I can't go now because she's gone. And I can't call my mama up to come get me because then my daddy gonna be like, where the fuck is she? Because I did not tell my parents where I used to be going, baby. I used to just be flying out there. Don't even ask. Like, no. The night goes on. We lay down or whatever. I go to sleep, going about my business. Wake up. At like 5 or 6 a.m. I hear rummaging. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? He gets up, like, y'all, it was little to no conversation, like, the entire night. So I'm like, oh my God, dumb bitch, come over here. In the morning, 5, 6 a.m., I gotta go to practice, so like, I'm gonna have to lock up the room. Girl, don't ever let a man tell you more than once that he wants you to get, he wants you to get the space. I get my hand up, I go brush my teeth, and I immediately leave. Now, when you're hot, or when you run those streets, you always have the necessities that you need. Always have a towel to wipe that ass, and a toothbrush and some toothpaste to brush those teeth. And that's what I had. I went to brush that teeth, swipe that ass, and I got the out of there. But I didn't think about it. The entire night I didn't charge my phone. So I'm thinking I'm hot up out of there like, oh, a nigga tell me more than once he want me to get out of his space. I went out of the dorm room not remembering that I didn't even charge up my phone last night. I wasn't even supposed to stay. We were supposed to be doing a quick little run and then head back to her house, and then she was going to drop me back off at my house. Now, you trying to be hot young, stayed over there in his dorm room. Shawty told you what was tea. You didn't charge your phone. Now you done ran out the building and your phone is on like 1%. Like, your phone is on like, not 1%. Let me not even, like 20, let's say like 20%. Y'all know when it hit 20, Shawty be moving, like she be moving. I'm outside of the dorm room and I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Because you have to get you gotta get your, like, let me call my friend. I try to call my friend. Guess what? There's no fucking connection in the area. No network connection, no Wi-Fi, no none of that, no nothing. The phone is not working. So I'm steady moving around outside of the dorm rooms. I'm out there like, oh my God, like trying to get some service. In the midst of this, men like niggas starting to walk by because it's football practice. And let's not forget, I have multiple on this. So now I'm like, oh shit, like, and they looking like some of them like. And then also from like my friend talking, just no, I can't be seen by nobody. I don't need nobody to be like, well, ladies, what's up? What you doing over here? It's winter break, y'all. It's winter break. It's like 30 degrees outside. I don't go to this school. If you over here they already know what you over here for. So I'm like, oh my God. So I'm trying to turn my head. I'm trying to walk off like I work at the dorms or something, and then I just kind of work from the desk or something. Like I'm trying to act like that. They walk on by, phone down like 5%. So I'm like, I'm panicking at this point. I'm like, maybe I'll see him come out down the line and he'll be nice enough to be like, oh, come in my, you can go back in the room and charge your phone up. But of course not. He said less than 100 words the whole time I was over there. So if you do see him, he may even act like he don't know you. Like, not your girl. You play. You look stupid, dumb, delusional, crazy. Like, why are you over here? Like, you look crazy. You made a bad decision. But that's what you do when you're 19 and 20. You make bad decisions. Like, and that's why I be telling these stories, because I want the young people to not do what I did. Like, ugh. Okay, I'm steady walking around. They walk off. I see the last of them trickle out. Whatever. He must have went out with the big group. The one I was with, he must have trickled out with a big group or whatever. He probably was looking like, oh well, bitch, why she's still out here. He probably thought I was going to visit another nigga. I should have been doing, but yeah. Anyways, so I walk over by the parking deck because it was across the street, like right, not really across the street, but across like the grass and like the little rideway or whatever. So I'm standing over there trying to get connection, and I started seeing all these mother Arrows, Chargers, Mercedes, and shit in, and I'm like, oh my God, it's the basketball team. And I had him on the basketball team too, so I'm like, oh shit. If he see me over here, he's gonna be like, they know why you over here. It's winter break. Nobody on campus but the athletes. Like, be fucking bitch. So I'm trying to get connection. I'm like, maybe he don't see me when he riding by, because I saw him he rolled by with the on his window. He like, but he probably, I'm like, oh yeah, he don't know it's me. I'm trying to put my hood on, like, oh whatever. Y'all, like I said, it's 30 degrees. It's like God, like it's shivering me fucking timbers outside. I'm standing like, trying to get connection, trying to make sure my phone don't die before I get connection. Because at this point, I'm like, when I get on the fuck, when this load up, I'm not calling my friend. I'm calling a fucking Uber or Lyft. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? I see them jumping out their car, right? So I'm like, let me go around the other side of the building. Before I can even hit the other side of the fucking building, he said, Elise! Okay, so I'm trying to tiptoe around the building with my hood like this, basically, or whatever. He like, Elise! I'm trying to keep pulling it off like this, but I'm like, bitch, you can't even hide at this point. You the only person out there. He know it's you. The jig is up. The jig is up. Then I'm trying to figure out why I would ever think that I was gonna beat him in walking. These niggas be like 6'5". He was like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8". One of them, he was on the higher end of it. So I'm like, girl, he could take 3 strides and swoop in front of you, and that's exactly what he did. This big 5'4" ass giant had the nerve to take his 2 steps. He got in front of me. He like, what you running for? What do you mean, what am I running for? First of all, it's like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. I'm on a campus that I don't go to this school. I just live from a former, because, I mean, I'm pretty sure me and him mutually agreed to just go see each other after that, because we never spoke again after I left Joe's apartment. And now, I see you one of my peoples, and you know damn well, it really ain't no other reason for me to be on this damn campus right now over here in these dorms than to be, getting in where I fit in. You know what I mean? So he's steady talking, steady asking questions, and then it's like I just stopped and I paused and I looked in his face, and I'm like, he really ain't the op right now. It really don't matter about what line of questioning he got, because all you need to do is secure that you can get back in that dorm room so you can get some service and get your phone, get a little juice so you can get the fuck out of here. Because I know my friend was calling me. I told y'all she wake up at the crack of dawn, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and I know she was blowing my phone up. I know she was like, Elise, like, what the fuck? Girl, we used to always be on some real wild girl shit. Like, yeah. He finally gets to the question, the $1 million question, why are you over here? I'm like, oh, I was just visiting a friend. He like, oh, you didn't have no friends with you? I said, oh, they went home. He said, well, why would you stay? I look at him, he look at me. I look at him, he looks at me. We stare, we glance off. I said, my phone needs battery. Like, I need connection. Like, there's no service out here. My phone just died. It's cold. It's like 32 degrees. It's like 7 a.m. Like, like, are y'all coming from practice? Like, yeah, like, girl, let's get to it. Like, let's get it chopping, because I know my parents is like, where you at? I know my friend is calling me. So he like, oh, like, yeah, it is cold out here. Like, you want to just come in my room and charge it up or whatever? I'm like, cool, yeah. He insists on all these niggas. All of them was waiting at the door. The rest of the team waiting at the door. So I'm like, oh, majority of them. So all of a sudden, the girl that worked at the front desk, she's appeared she's at work now, out of nowhere. But she wasn't there when I was out there struggling for that good hour. So I'm just like, okay. She looking at me like, girl, about to get tossed up like a pinata, baby. I'm like, no, I'm not, sister. I just need to get my phone charged. We get to the room, it's clean as fuck. It's not looking like that Barbarian's room. It wasn't looking like Joe's apartment, honey. Whoever, his mama, his ex, whatever girl he had at the time, whoever, friend, they helped him decorate that dorm room down to the nine. So I was just like, oh, okay, like, oh, yeah, I like it here. I was like, we got Wi-Fi and everything. Like, yeah. Girl, I can actually stay an hour, get this shit 100%. Get my friend, get my friend to ride through, pick me up and all that. I don't even got no lift no more. But sadly, was I mistaken? Get in there and I cut to the chase. I said, "Where's the charger?" He like, "Over there." I plug up the phone. He turned on the heat. He asked some questions like, "You want something to drink? You want like a hoodie or something or a jacket? Like you want to take your like I skipped over this whole question that he asked because I'm like I'm flustered. He like, "Oh, you want to take off the I don't know what I think maybe I had on leggings. I'm not sure. I think I had on leggings." Oh, you want to take off the leggings and you want to put on these sweatpants? I'm like, oh, no. Not even peeping the signs what's going on. I'm like, oh, can I use the bathroom or whatever? Because I'm like, oh, it's clean in here. Like, oh, yes, I can pee safely. I don't have to feel like a roach is going to crawl up my, like, yeah, none of that. So I go use the bathroom. While I'm in the bathroom, he's still, ask other questions like, oh, is it getting warm? Are you feeling it? Like, you cool or whatever? Like, you sure you got a ride? Yada, 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 this, that, and the third. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Paying no attention to it. I come out the bathroom, he's at the door, standing at the door. I'm like, oh, well, hello? What's up? What's tea? Like, he like, oh, no, I was just standing at the door because I'm like, I just had to pee too. But it was really giving that he was like, had his ear up to the door, like listening to what I was doing, or he had his hand on the knob. I don't know. It was on some, I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I'm still not peeping the signs that he really got me there because he's trying to smash my cakes. And, and I'm thinking he being nice. He ain't even being nice. I come out, he go in the bathroom, he used the bathroom. While he in the bathroom, I'm texting my friend because I see she texting me. I'm texting her like, girl, I'm still over here. I'm trying to get a ride up out of here. Yada, yada, yada. And y'all, we still, like, me and her, like, girl, she got parents too. Like, she can't just jump up out the bed like that at that time of the morning and come and get me. Like, she's like, girl, like, get a Uber, like, hurry up. Or call your mama or something. But, like, she like, maybe you should call your mama because, what your mama gonna say. So, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna call a ride right now. I called a ride, right? Okay. My phone like on 10%. Then got like 10% charge and it came back on. I done called a lift. I see it's a white man in whatever type of car, some type of Subaru or something like that. He comes out the bathroom and he comes up behind me and he tries to touch my cakes. Like he's trying to put his fee-fi-foam gnarled fingers on my booty, butt top cheeks. And I'm like, oh, whoa, holiday. Like I clenched real fast. I'm like, top time you on. He like, why you acting like that? What do you mean why am I acting like that? He like, man, you playing. Oh, hell no. Once a man say you playing, baby, I'm not playing about a motherfucking thing. I'm not playing about getting home. I'm not playing about getting a lift to get the out of here. I'm not playing about getting my phone charged. You're playing. You're trying to get some Debbie cakes, and I'm not finna play with you. So I'm like, oh, I already know what time it is. Let me get the out of here. Girl, not even thinking twice about it. Girl, yanked my purse back up, took my stuff, and flew up out of the dorm room once again. Because I'm like, oh, I don't even got to worry about you. Now, I done gave the man a description of the little loop that he can come in and come get me. I done pinged myself. I'm good. I got 10%. I should be good. He gonna pull up. It's like he gonna be here in 7 minutes. Fly up out of there, girl. I'm out the building. I'm making a fucking line for the parking deck again. I'm like, I just stand over there and stand behind the wall so nobody else don't see me and just pray to God that no other sports team come by because I most likely had a hoe on every single sports team. So I was just like, oh no, I can't risk me seeing by nobody else. I don't got time to ask nobody else after the rest of the day. Like, this is too much. This is like emotionally draining. But as I'm walking across, I pause and I'm like, let me look back and see if that girl's still at the desk because if I need to come back in here and I get shiver me timbers or my phone die again, like I'ma just have to suck it up and be like, hey girl, can I use your phone? So I look back and that's 2 dudes and a girl at the desk. They looking at me like she just got her boots knocked. I'm like, whatever. So I run over to the deck. It feel like 5-10 minutes passed by, but it probably was number 60 seconds because that's how I feel when you in a situation like that. You feel like time flying and it really ain't. And I'm seeing cars fly by, but don't nothing look like the car that, I don't remember in my head or whatever. So then I see this white man ride by in a Subaru, but it's like a different type of Subaru and the tag on the back was different. So I'm like, oh, that's not him. And I'm like, damn, I wish that was my ride. So then really it actually was, like, I'm looking at the time. And it really actually was like 10, 15, 20 minutes done passed by now. I'm shaking, shivering me timbers, like I said, my boots are knocking together. I'm outside. I'm like, like literally peeking around the corner, like I'm out here trying to rob a car or something. People ride them out looking, white girls ride. Why am I looking like, oh, what is she doing? Oh my God. Girl, so I see that man roll by 2 more times, and I'm like, damn, he must be looking for his daughter, his sister, somebody, cousin. I don't know. Like, he must be looking for somebody that he know. Then he drove by 3 more times, and I'm starting to think, like, I'm like, bro, this is like, it's not my driver because it's not the dude or whatever, but like it could be or whoever it is. Like, damn, bitch, at this point, you might as well just walk up to the car and legit just ask him, like, hey, can you give me a ride at this point? Like, for real. He rode by 3 more times. I remember telling myself, if he ride by one more time, and remember I don't have no connection on my phone, I said, if he ride by one more time, just run up to his car. I waited 5 minutes passed by. I didn't see him again. I was like, damn, must have found his person. By Lord Savior, baby. 5 minutes later, I see him riding by again. When I tell you I broke out sprinting like I was on Home Alone or something, dun 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 dun, running in slow motion to the car. I'm waving him down. I said, hey, are you looking for somebody? He said, oh yes, I'm a Lyft driver, and my ride person, her name is Elise, or however he pronounced it. I said, oh my god, oh, that's me. Oh my god. So by the girl, he said, this is literally, I told myself I was going to ride around one more time. And if the person didn't answer or they didn't show up anywhere, I was just going to ride off. So by the grace of God, baby, somebody told me he ride by one more time, run up to that car, and that was the call. Girl, when I tell you I rode in that car silent the entire time, my phone had died again. He dropped me off at the house. I said, thank you so much. You saved my life. When I went in the house, my whole family in the living room, girl, they not thinking nothing of it because, I was on, girl, they know what I was up to. I was on some side mission type bullshit every night. So, they ain't saying that. Good morning. My mama, hey, girl. She give me the eye like, what's Tisa? Was it an extraordinary night? And so it was, Carolyn. So it was. Girl, I was so damn traumatized. I don't even think I ever told my friend, the friend that was there with me, I never told her the full story. It took me like 3-4 years later. And she was like, girl, whatever happened on that damn night? And I finally told her, and she was like, bitch. So I went from laying with a barbarian to getting my Big Debbie cakes touched on with some fee-fi-fo gnarled fingers.